The Marvel Cinematic Universe has over 70 main characters in its multiple films. Because all Marvel movies take place in the same universe, most heroes cross paths with each other at some point, even the ones that are from different planets. Here are our picks for the top 10 best Marvel duos so far. Warning, spoilers ahead. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Sarah Scoop channel. 1. Captain America and Iron Man. The relationship between these two is rocky, but fascinating. Steve values courage and integrity, whereas Tony values innovation and intellect. Their contrasting beliefs and personalities cause them to butt heads, as shown in Captain America: Civil War. However, they make a fantastic duo when they work together. Cap gives the orders, and Tony helps see them through. 2. Black Widow and Hawkeye. Clint was sent to kill Natasha, but he made a different call by convincing her to join S.H.I.E.L.D. Even when they're on opposite sides, they ask if the other is all right between punches. We shed many tears when they both tried to sacrifice themselves for the other in Marvel's Avengers Endgame. One thing we really want to know about them is what happened between this duo in Budapest, and why they remember it very differently. 3. Peter Parker and Tony Stark. Tony takes Peter under his wing in Captain America: Civil War, giving him a new suit and an excuse not to do his homework. Tony also teaches Peter what it means to be an Avenger in Spider-Man: Homecoming. We see Tony reflected in Peter in many ways, making their dynamic very endearing. 4. Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes. Friends since childhood, Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes have gone to the end of the line to protect one another. Bucky believes in Steve before he gains his powers, and Steve believes in Bucky even when he's brainwashed by Hydra. They are incredibly loyal to one another, and this duo will follow the other into any battle. 5. Thor and Loki. The relationship between Thor and Loki is a complex one. Loki, the god of mischief, causes a lot of headaches for Thor and the rest of the heroes in the MCU. However, in Thor: Ragnarok, the two finally make amends. We can't help but be intrigued by their dynamic, as it makes us laugh, cry, and smile. 6. Steve Rogers and Natasha Romanoff. In Captain America: The Winter Soldier, we are introduced to another great duo, the soldier and the spy. Natasha and Steve take down Hydra and make an iconic entrance together in Avengers: Infinity War. Their relationship is great because we see two opposites bring out the best in one another, and we laugh at Natasha's attempts to get Steve a date. 7. T'Challa and Shuri. While T'Challa and Shuri are royals of Wakanda and fight as superheroes, they act like any other brother and sister. They tease each other and love one another unconditionally. T'Challa would be nowhere without Shuri's intellect and inventions. We also love how Shuri manages to get footage of his most embarrassing moments. 8. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Although both are close friends of Steve Rogers, that doesn't mean they automatically get along. Their antagonistic, but hilarious relationship is filled with bickering over car seats and fighting tactics. Sam and Bucky's dynamic is so entertaining that it's getting its own Disney Plus series soon. We're very excited to see these two become a duo when Sam takes on the Captain America mantle in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. 9. Peter Parker and Michelle Jones. We've seen many versions of Peter Parker and MJ, but the most recent Spider-Man movies have a refreshing take on the two characters. While MJ acts disinterested in Peter throughout Spider-Man: Homecoming, we see her observing him when no one else is watching. Their high school romance blossoms in Spider-Man: Far From Home. We couldn't help but squeal when Peter gave her the Black Dahlia necklace, and they finally kissed. 10. Nebula and Gamora. The two adopted sisters of Thanos are at odds with one another when he decides to go after all the Infinity Stones. Nebula wants to prove her worth to their father, while Gamora wants to make sure he never completes his mission. However, the two of them make amends in Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2. We loved seeing these two sisters become closer and fight against their abusive father. With so many characters, it's hard to limit the best Marvel duos to just 10. But one thing's for sure, Marvel comes up with great characters and duos that make us go to the theater every time a new movie is released. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below and share your thoughts. And for more of the scoop on your favorite things, visit sarahscoop.com.